I don't really do videos like this, usually. Like never. I have never done a video where I directly make a video responding / talking about another creator's creation. But in this case, I'm going to make an exception. Because Nostalgia Critic's The Wall in quotation marks review irked me. At first, I did not know what about the so-called review irked me so much. As thus, I watched it again, then again with a friend, and finally understand. Now, I won't make this personal or emotional, and my relationship with Nostalgia Critic has always been weird. I was kind of still / kind of am a fan to some extent, and sure he has made reviews or said things I disagree with, but that has never made me hate him or dislike him. Since I'm completely fine with people having opposing opinions to myself. But this specific video, so-called review, annoyed me. So I won't concentrate on the Nostalgia Critic himself, because I see no point in simply making a video where I insult the Nostalgia Critic. Instead, I want to talk about why his quote-unquote review on The Wall sucked. First, it was not a review. Well, and it's probably the first point and probably the easiest point, but it's not a review. It's marketed as a real review. The word review is in the tags. The entire video is marketed as another Nostalgia Critic review, but it's not. Or are you referring to the last 10 seconds of the review where you say, yeah, I liked it? That's not a review. That's like me randomly singing for the next 10 minutes and then at the very end going, yeah, Nostalgia Critic's The Wall, it sucked. That is not how a review works. It's just not. A review is a video where you give your opinions and thoughts on a specific creative creation, be it books, games, technology, whatever creation it may be. You give your thoughts and opinions on it, as thus making it a review. I felt like I had to say that, because for some reason the Nostalgia Critic has forgotten this concept. Since the entirety of The Wall review, so-called review, was him singing and some commentary somewhere. There was not really a single moment where he gave his thoughts or opinions on The Wall, or analyzed anything, or said anything in any way relevant. Just him singing, parodying, and having a compilation of his opinions. I'll get into that one later. The entire video was just a musical, which could work. If you take a look at one of his older reviews, the Phantom of the Opera review, which was very similar in concept. The Phantom of the Opera was a review with a musical twist, and it worked, because he still gave his thoughts on the movie. Then he explained why he has these thoughts, and parodied scenes from the movie. Much like what he did with his Wall review, but whilst in the Phantom of the Opera review, the scenes had a point. They were there to emphasize something he said, or will say, or simply to add some commentary, or content, or an artistic anything. But the Wall review was just a parody musical, which would be fine if that was done good, or well, or in any way, in a competent way, and not marketed as a review. Shut car noise, Jesus. Shut up! My neighbors love me. But now, I did mention this already, but this entire so-called review seems to me as a compilation of Thought Walker's own opinions and thoughts, namely about Twitter, hashtags, mob mentality, millennials, whatever you could possibly see in those scenes. This is everything, it's all over the place. If you actually watch the review, if you properly watch the quote-unquote review and pay attention, you will see a lot of his personal opinions and thoughts portrayed on screen, which again does not fit in with the narrative. It does not belong in this review about The Wall. There it is, Thought Walker's and possibly Rob Walker's opinions on screen. We didn't ask for them, they don't belong here, but here you go! We have established that Nostalgia Critic's review of The Wall is a very bad review. As thus, I shall now refer to it as simply a dog video, or dogs video, one of the two. I haven't decided yet. I will. But sadly, the video, dogs video itself is bad as well. Not the review aspect, but the video itself. If you pretend it's not a review, if you pretend it's not meant to be a review, it's still a bad video. When you make a YouTube video, or anyone does, you usually come up with a topic. You find something you want to talk about or make a video about. Then you come up with a title that somehow references the topic, that has some sort of relevancy with the topic. Then you come up with a thumbnail that is somehow related to the topic. And then the video itself, the content of the video, has to fit in with the title, the thumbnail, and the topic. You get what I mean? Like this video, for example, that I'm doing right now, it's all about the Critic's review of The Wall, and thus my focus has been on that specific topic. But Dog's video has no focus. It's like Dog Walker's opinions featuring music from a rock star, sub-feature The Wall. The freaking focus is all over the bloody place, which makes it a bad video. And when you're making a YouTube video, you want to have focus on the topic. You can't go all over the place. Do you want to know the best part about all of this? The best part of the entire video, Dog's video, comes around the end, and it has barely anything to do with Dog himself. Aside from the fact that he perhaps wrote the script, maybe said some stuff, but at around the end part, we get some absolutely amazing animation from the YouTube creator Fenha. I'm sorry for butchering the name, but this part of the video has a message that The Wall should have focused more on the created monsters that it has, which is as close to a review as Dog's video will get. Seriously though, if you like monsters and out of this world creatures, then go check this guy out. I'll have a link to his channel down below in the description, because it's really phenomenal animation and phenomenal creations. You should check it out if monsters and that kind of stuff is your thing. Now honestly, I don't know what else to say. It's just a mess of a video, because it does not even correctly parody the movie or the album. It's either that he misunderstood something about the movie or the album and simply threw all of his own personal opinions into the video instead of actually talking about The Wall. And for God's sake, it's a sketch. It's a really bad sketch with Dog Walker's opinions featuring The Wall. That's all it is. So if that's your thing, if that's what you're into, you can go check it out. Also, how much did you pay Corey Taylor? How much did you have to bribe him to be in your video? How the fuck did you get him into your video? What the fuck? How? In any case, he blatantly threw away the context and history behind the movie and the album and just did what he wants. Just did him. And again, it's not even a review. I think cynical reviewers said it the best. I couldn't have said it better myself. It's just perfect. I don't want any hate bet to be thrown Dog's way, because but this video is bad. It's absolutely horrible. It's trash. It's something you would expect a complete novice to make. But he has been reviewing movies for the past, 10 years. What I think has happened here is that Dog Walker himself is tired of playing the nostalgia critic character, and he wants his opinions heard. He wants to have kind of a commentary or something. But that's not why people subscribe to him. That's not why he gets money. That's not why he has a fan base. So he's stuck. He's creatively stuck playing the nostalgia critic, and that's all he is. And that is depressing. And I think he has realized it. But he's still trying to break out. He's still trying to add other things or do other things, such as skits and well this, but it's absolutely terrible. It is abhorrently terrible. It's amazing what it is. Dedicating your entire channel to one thing can work really well in the temporary growth spectrum of the things. You might get some fast growth because of consistency, the same topic, so when people subscribe, they know what they're getting. But on the other hand, it will cage you. It will cage you creatively, which is something I can never do. I like trying new things. I like experimenting. I like trying and doing stuff. I could never do the same thing for tens of years. I just can't even imagine it. But here we go. We have the Nostalgia Critic, and he's musical. And I think the best way to describe this video, the wall, is that it's his midlife crisis. He's having an existential crisis combined with a midlife crisis. That's all it is. And that's the end of the video. Thanks for sticking through with me till the end, and let me know down below what you thought about the Nostalgia Critic's review on The Wall down below. And I am completely fine with people having different opinions to me, because I like discussion. And if you haven't seen Doug Walker's video, just don't. It's a waste of your time. Unless you skip to the very end and look at Fenha's animation. But you can also find that on his channel, so there's honestly no point. If you like this video, my video, not Doug's video, leave a like. And if you want to see more content from me, subscribe. And if you actually really want to be notified of when I upload something, hit that bell button as well while you're at it. That's it. Peace, y'all.